I'm pretty positive everybody here is well aware of Wicked Whims, and by the off chance that you're not, essentially what it is an X-rated adult mod that allows your Sims to realistically get freaky deaky. It was created by TurboDriver, and since the release of the mod, they have come up with a PG-13 version called Wonderful Whims. Basically, it gives you all of those benefits when it comes to menstruation, family planning, personal relationships, personalities, and so much more without the animations. To access some of the features via Wonderful Whims, all you need to do is click on your active sim. Then you'll be able to hop into personalization, where you can select some wonderful attributes. You can give them wonderful attributes, or you can actually randomize those attributes, and essentially these are what those attributes consist of. So we have hypo-fertile, adverse of appearance, attractiveness ambivalent, and also polyamorous. And then if you go under settings, you'll even have even more options available to you, such as relationship settings, pregnancy settings, woohoo settings, settings control, and more information. If you're still feeling a little uncertain as to what Wonderful Whims has to offer and how it'll enhance your gameplay, I'll go ahead and link the mod in the description down below in case you guys want to go ahead and check it out. But what I was really looking forward to highlighting today was an update within the mod that basically focuses on turn-ons and turn-offs, very similar to the old sim days when your Sims actually had preferences as to what they liked in a sim physically. Now, via the likes and dislikes system that has been implemented into The Sims 4, we can actually tap in to those turn-ons and turn-offs. Our attention is going to be primarily focused within the likes and dislikes panel. Now, again, just to reiterate a little bit, this was a recent update within the Sims 4 base game that basically introduced likes and dislikes within the categories of color, music genre, and activity. If you did pick up Dream Home Decor, then you also had an added category that allowed your Sims to kind of have preferences around what types of interior design that they liked. Now, I'll be honest with you, I love this edition of likes and dislikes, but it was I was a little sad to see that there wasn't any turn on, turn offs. Not that I was expecting that or felt entitled to that. Obviously, that will probably come in an update, maybe possibly, who really knows? But as y'all can see with Wonderful Whims, these categories have been expanded. So now we can choose things like attractiveness and hair color. So we have a few different options here. We've got black, blonde, blue, green, gray, brown, pink, and red. I do feel like they should add like a little bonus category here, because some Sims maybe don't actually have hair colors that fit within this, such as like purple and things of that sort. But we also have attractiveness details, so we can choose things like freckles, glasses, hats, piercings, makeup, jewelry, and tattoos. Underneath outfit style, we've got a few different outfit types like bohemian, country, generic, islander, hipster, goth, rock, and punk. Attractiveness via body shape, so body muscle, high, low. We can have preferences in breast shape. Oh my god, butts, as well as body weight. I'm really curious to know if these attractiveness categories actually are functional, in the sense that if your Sim had a preference for maybe blue eyes and they came across a blue-eyed Sim, if that attractionness would somehow pique their interest in that particular Sim. I'm not really sure, honestly. But for eyes, you can choose between blue, brown, and green, which kind of strikes me as a little limited, because some people do have like hazel eyes and gray eyes, and it feels like if you don't fall into these three categories, you're considered unnatural, which I don't necessarily believe to be accurate. We do also have voice as an attractiveness, so we've got masculine, clear masculine, lilted feminine, more masculine, sweet feminine, and medallic or metallic, I don't know how to say that, also as a feminine choice. And then attractiveness basics, we also can choose if we're attracted to male or females. And then the last one is hairstyle. So we've got you know, facial hair preferences like clean, beard, goatee, mustache, hair length, bald, long, short, medium, so on and so forth. I do want to test the theory just to see if this is something that the game is going to recognize. So for colors, we're gonna pick Emily's favorite color to be orange, and for attractiveness, for, you know, a Sim's hair, why not go ahead and pick brown? For outfit style, I'm not going to be too particular, but I am going to choose brown hair and blue eyes as something Emily is attractive to. And then for the basics, we are going she is getting really excited. We're going to choose males. And I think that's going to be about all. I want to keep it very, very, very simple. Maybe we'll choose a facial hair, and her preference will be a beard as well, just to get things a little chaotic. Nothing too crazy. Let's also pick an activity. Well, she already likes mixology, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Based on Emily's likes and dislikes, I knew I had the right bachelor for her. Abel Cardwell, who just so happens to be my fisherman sim on the gallery of Gen 2 606, was literally the perfect candidate. I did want to go and kind of match his attraction to meet, you know, Emily's attributes. So we have favorite color red for hair, and then body attractiveness. I don't really know what Emily's body type is, so I'm gonna leave it. I do believe her eyes are brown, so we'll choose that. And then on paper, they should hypothetically be compatible. As you guys can see, Oasis Springs isn't the only thing having a heat wave. Emily is literally dripping at the sight of Abel Cardwell, whatever. We honestly don't even care. He is her epitome of pixel thirst, and she's feeling really compelled to like jump his bones. So here's the gig. I do think that if you are using wonderful whims, then the turn-ons and turn-offs will indeed influence a Sim's attraction towards one another. So as I mentioned earlier, we did give Miss Emily here some likes and dislikes. Now I did actually add in some turn-offs as well. So she doesn't like the color brown for eyes, and I do believe she doesn't like, or she's not attracted to females. So I wanted to throw that in there. And then also she dislikes black colored hair. With that, I was like, okay, so maybe she wouldn't be attracted to Richard Gavins, right? Well, she perceives him as basic looking because she is attracted to, you know, males, but unfortunately he has black hair and dark brown eyes, so she's not attracted to that. Now, I wonder if she would be attracted to So Patel. There's literally no attractiveness here at all because she's not attracted to females. So that's quite interesting, to be 100% honest with you, and she does perceive Jay Huntington as attractive because she likes brown hair. He isn't like very attractive because he doesn't like check all the boxes, but he's cute, he's good looking. Now for Abel, as you guys saw earlier, holy guacamole and queso, she perceives him extremely attractive, and we even got ourselves a little attractiveness alert. Wow, what a sim. Emily just stopped what she was thinking about for a moment and found herself staring at Abel Cardwell. That man has so many qualities that make Emily's heart race as if it were on a cross-country marathon. Their handsome features meets Emily's desire so readily that it's almost as if whatever created such a sim sculpted him specifically for them. Now the only thing left is to pick up their jaw and work up the courage to speak to such an Adonis. Hopefully, Abel will be kind enough to reciprocate Emily's feelings. A breathtaking encounter. From seeing an attractive sim, Emily's eyes were caressed by a truly magnificent sight as a particularly appealing sim entered her view. This fine specimen of a sim now has Emily's undivided attention as they try to pick up their jaw from the floor. There are heart-pounding moments, but this one is heart-stopping. Because I am also using some custom traits which are completely unrelated to this mod, we do actually have an uncomfortable buff because she's shy and there is kind of like this romantic mood happening, and she simply says, I know nothing about flirting. So that can make things a little bit awkward, but luckily it's not really like trumping her moodlet system and affecting expressing the way that she feels right now. So that's really, really cool. I definitely feel like the whole turn on, turn off attractive system really adds to the game. It gives you an idea of whether or not your sim is truly in to someone. So I really appreciate these features for that reason. If you're like me and are having a hard time believing whether or not the turn-ons and turn-offs actually do affect the way that your sim is attracted to another, I have some good news for you. It 100% without a shadow of a doubt works, and I'm so excited. So do you remember earlier how Abel was slightly, well, not, I wouldn't say slightly, but he did perceive Emily as attractive? Well, I went and made everything about Emily unattractive to Abel, and after a few moments of deliberating, he came to the conclusion that Emily here is very unattractive. So that actually makes me really excited to know that these turn-ons and turn-offs aren't just little placeholders as an illusion to giving your sim more personality and preference. They actually do work. So if you guys are interested in learning more about the Woohoo Wellness mod, I will go ahead and provide a link in the description down below where the sun does not shine. And with that said, you guys, I hope that you all enjoyed. And if you did, you know what to do, but don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.